2008-09. Overall, our cash flow and the cash flow and payment delays that were projected out at mid-year in the January proposed budget is still in effect. And the impact for those would be floating the trans borrowing, which at this time is undetermined until we close out for the final year and know how much we're going to borrow for our trans. And that is the conclusion of the May revise. And if the board has any questions, I hope I can answer.
Supervisor Pinches, and then we'll go to Supervisor Doe.
On this resource infrastructure, Prop 42 says the impact in Mendocino County is $650,000. That's on the positive side, though.
Correct.
Yeah, it's not on the negative side.
Correct. That is.
Yeah. And the next one, Prop 1B, we got the 2.45 this year, the first payment on our 1B funding.
Right.
But it says here there's no funding for 809. The next book payment was supposed to be next year. So is this right? You're saying we're not getting a 1B payment next year? Because the payment we got was for this year. We already got the 2.45.
Right. And there was no projection to have a 2008-09. However, he's saying it was a little skewed as far as the wording. I wasn't quite sure because it says that he's increasing the funding over the next 3 years, but still in the January proposal there was no 2008-09 payment. We were not going to receive one, so I think that still remains.
I'm not so sure they can do that. I guess they can do whatever they want, but I mean, go ahead.
I think that may be one of the areas where they were talking about delaying one of the payments, and so it will eventually come to us, but not necessarily on the original time frame.
Maybe they're figuring because the payment for 27, 28 come pretty late in the year, so they'll just.
Well, what it's doing is being delayed for about 3 to 4 months, I believe, from the January proposal. So that puts us at, we're actually going to get a payment in 2008-09, and I believe it's like October. But we've already received it since they changed their minds. We've already received it. We already received it. It's been dispersed. So now I'm sticking to the same thing. You don't get a 2008-09 payment unless it's already. We're going to accrue it for 2008-09. We might not get it until September, October of next year.
One of the problems that the state has, even though the voters approved the bond funding, the 1B bond funding, going out and borrowing the money is the next problem they had, which I guess they're fairly successful at. But the real problem they have is they want to prolong their principal and interest payment. They don't want to have to include that in the budget, so that's why they're throwing, they can't get out of the indebtedness of the bond funding. But I mean, it's kind of like the voters told the state, yeah, go borrow the money, and the state says, fine, we'll borrow it, but we're going to borrow it and pay back at a slower rate than actually what calls for. In Prop 1B, it showed the timeline when they were going to borrow the money and when they were going to distribute it, but I don't think our Attorney General is going to hold the feet on that one. But anyways, so it probably won't affect our transportation department because we have a, kind of like our construction season is only 6 months out a year, you might say, anyway. So we just throw it off another season. But we'll have the $2.45 million we have, like the chip seal program, will be done this summer. But we'll have to wait and probably see if there's going to be another payment next year before we can continue with the program.
And then maybe give us more detail in the final budget.
Maybe they figure, well, by fully funding the Prop 42 and not taking that away, that will help ease the burden.
Supervisor Delbert.
In terms of the 10% reduction in loan snack subventions, have we figured out yet how that's supposed to occur? Is that a 10% reduction in the county's receipts from the previous year?
Yeah.
There's a lot of unknowns there.
I don't know. I can't answer that.
And if we reduce the number of contracts, we meet that on our own.
Right.
Or is that eligible? Because when was the last time the Ag Commissioner did the audits that are supposed to occur every 3 years?
I think he told us in the budget conferences that he just did it like a year ago. From what I recall, I think it was, oh, wait a minute.
Hasn't come
2
before
years
us.
ago. I think he said he did it 2 years ago.
I don't think, last recall, and I think, John, you were on the board the first time, we did a real comprehensive review, and I don't think it's been done since.
Maybe
And those
you're
are
right.
supposed to be done every 3 years, so if we have contracts that are ineligible out there, that if we, because especially if the state conservation's cracking down and doing audits, which they're doing in different counties, we take it upon ourselves to do the audit like it's supposed to have been done every 3 years, and make the commissioner do it like it's supposed to occur. And we find a 10% reduction in the overall amount, does that meet that? As opposed to just a 10% flat on all eligible contracts. I'd rather take the hit in those that shouldn't be there. And still maintain the integrity of the Williams Act.
From what I recall in the, when, Mr. Bangston was talking to us about the audits, and I don't recall the time frame, but you might be right, it hasn't been done in a long time. He was very unsure of how that was going to play out as far as the contracts with the cut.
Maybe we need to find out. We need to find out what's going on.
Supervisor Pinch is not.
I think what's happened on this, I think the state realizes that there's probably a 10% overall